find this place. FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Time with Mark Ingram, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, sir.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
A throw over the middle, taken in. 20. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. And they're able.
Yeah.
Baby, get these clothes, okay? Get all this trash.
Oh my God.
Hey.
To get this one across the 35.
Complete to Mark Ingram. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raven first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards.
That is definitely what we call a defensive play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
Second down.
With the former first round? You said what? Former first round. Pick up, man.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
Down by Zach Bond.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson escaping the pressure right.
Hey, get you, man. Come on, brother.
Nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Gain of 12.
A Baltimore first down as Jackson finds Moore there. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Ball carrier.
J.K. Dobbins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That wouldn't be a good sign because he's tripping.
Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now a carry for Jacobs. Pushes over him.
Now, that's just not right.
Oh, he sheds himself free. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Yeah.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
How's that?
To throw again. Haskins. Harris has it over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Hey, I see you.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Miles Boykin.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down.
Hey, Ronald
intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Dancing to his left.
The D, who is that, man? What we balling out here?
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Get him, Jonathan
He cannot
Allen.
avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jonathan Allen. He's the culprit, dropping him for a
Say they don't like my
2-yard loss.
defensive line. Say they don't like my defensive
And
line.
12.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Ravens 7.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Jackson.
Hey! Oh! Come on,
Almost being
bro.
intercepted. If
Yeah,
he picked
everything
up
like a
would have
book,
been great.
man.
The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Shut
And he's
that.
got
What
his
was
man,
that?
Marquise
Come on,
Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29 in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Where you going, nigga? That's Chase Young.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I could care less if you smiling, bro.
Here's Jackson.
Oh my God! Look at this D-line, man.
DJ Woolen on the tackle.
Bunch of rookie niggas that's hungry, bro. I like it.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Forced out to his left. And that'll be taken in by Andrews.
I want that
for the
LeBron
Ravens
jump.
touchdown.
That's all I need. Bullet pass. That's all I
Mark
need.
Andrews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
But I'm
a year ago, Lamar Jackson led the league in touchdown passes with 36, and many of those went to his tight end, Mark Andrews, who went to the Pro Bowl in his second season in the league. He led all tight ends with 10 receiving touchdowns in 2019. Many people argue that he's Jackson's go-to guy. I say there's no doubt that is his main target, and he goes to him again for a touchdown connection.
All different type of stats, bro.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
You can put your driving, you can put the driving there to 80 and all that good stuff, and put the. Basically, you can have anything. You have an all-around player, bro. You have a 90 dunking with a 90.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I don't know. 21-yard line. I ain't excited because I don't know until I play the game yet, bro. I'm waiting for Madden.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
It might be all right.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh my God! I
was
just thinking about taking you out
for 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committees, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
What is that? You talking about for the takeover? Oh, you know the takeover is different too. You get, it's like.
How does the kickoff unit as they run up
you get
and
shot
send
creating
this one
badges,
away?
3 types of shot creating badges. It's one
This will make it into the end zone.
You can make more contested
and beyond the 20, but not by much.
It's different types,
just
right?
a
It's 3
yard
different
pass
types of shot
there to the
creating
21.
badges, 3 different types of 3-pointer badges. Like the sharpshooter said, for one of them you can shoot far, like well out.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I guess they did that so you won't be able to do everything though, bro.
To throw is Jackson.
Yeah,
this is incomplete.
So, like, if you
receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. That's out to the left and complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to float this one.
Come on, Haskins, bro.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
You said what?
Throwing again.
Yeah,
Haskins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Oh, I mean, it's the same thing. I don't know.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Oh, big man, it's complete to Higgins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Sorry, Justin. He's going to get a lot of touches again. This boy Marlon Humphrey is locking you up, my dude. You're not going to do it like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Flush to his right.
Hey,
this one brought in by Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 4 yards. Throwing again, here's Haskins.
No.
And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
At the 37-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Haskins. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Haskins going to throw again. Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Haskins back to the air, eluding the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins being chased out left.
Hey! T. Higgins! And Dwayne Haskins, I see you.
T. Higgins with his first career NFL touchdown.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Hopkins with the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Now this will make it into the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jacobs now. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He'll rifle this one. He's got a man. Complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And this offense continues to pour it on. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Buying time to his left. He's going
No,
deep
sir.
for
That's
Brown.
good defense.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The tackle made by L.J. Ford. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Don't lag out. Hello? Don't lag out, bruh. Bruh, come on.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum.
Nah, I told that nigga run it back.
Don't get much love if you want to my head.
Yeah, I want my stats back. Oh, shoot.
Robin Hood, you take from the rich and the poor, and us wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when they beat us. Shoes us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you lemons, and my only thought is drinking. Mercy, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pour it on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this.
I want my people
Yeah,
back.
I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? get the dash, cannot catch me, whoa, Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He was taken down by...
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Good luck with him. That boy mentally broke.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
The tackle made.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Jackson.
I was there, bro. Arnett, nigga.
Intercepted. The rookie David Arnett. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Room for Jacobs there on 1st down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That is caught
Justin
inside the 5.
trying to take his pass.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 15-yard touchdown, Brown. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Come on,
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
That's how I'm feeling. Jumbo. Hey, bro, you know what I realized earlier, though, bro? I realized I'm like that with the layups, bro.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT,
you see that left hand joint I did, though? Who that one to?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Nah, you're not, though. You know why? Because you don't have a
Jackson
left hand.
and the Ravens come up now
hand,
first
bro.
and 10 at
You get
their
a
own
left hand,
25-yard
you
line.
like John Wall out there.
He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out.
You know,
And he's
because Austin
upended
Rivers did
after
that
a
a
gain
lot
of
in
2
college.
out to the
When you got in the NBA,
27.
and it was garbage.
2
And
yards
he
on the
had
carry
line
there.
left.
It'll be second down.
2
Put
yards.
that
They'll
in,
break
boy.
the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard
Freaking
line.
left hand, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Jackson from the shotgun.
You see me out there, bro?
His throw incomplete.
I know sometimes you're like, how you do that? That nigga right there.
His feet to for whatever reason, his footwork
Don't
just
lie.
went off on that.
Don't
I
lie.
love it when the next
You don't
defensive
have
back
to
talks
lie.
quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how
You
good
said
I
what?
am, but it doesn't take much to tell.
You
His
went about my
mechanics
division
are
for
all
though,
really
bro.
good, exactly what you
What's wrong
described.
with you?
Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
What about Gianni division, bro? What are you doing?
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Dumbo.
Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
And 10 at the 42-yard line.
On second down, Jackson.
Hey!
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Juan Thornhill.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say, when you run into big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Haskins. Able to find Harris, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Wow.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins.
Man,
the
that
tip there
nigga
altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
What I was gonna say? What's his name, bro?
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
No way, bro. I realized body slam.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins finding Harris over the middle.
Dang, that nigga switched it up.
And he'll get him out near the 40 to the 39.
Why he did that.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think he just popped him on the side.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a play, even though it was complete.
And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
First down, Baltimore.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
This is Ingram. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And you know he wants to make the most of every carry because he competes with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson, 4 carries and yardage. But Mark Ingram, over 1,000 yards last season. And then the Ravens went out and drafted J.K. Dobbins out of Ohio State in the 2nd round. So now the Ravens potentially have 2 guys to pair with Lamar Jackson in the run game. Wishbone formation, anyone?
I hate when they do that. It's like the linebackers have no type of
past the 30 to the 31.
They cannot angle targets.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Now how in the world do you allow that to happen?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second.
Thank you. I read it like a book, nigga.
Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off around the 37. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I don't know why I said that.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
That's Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, nigga. I hope this nigga get evasive. If he get that, oh my God.
With his first career NFL touchdown.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt, that one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Yard line.
You want it?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Dancing to his left. That'll be taken in there by
reading like a
Miles
book
Boykin.
every time.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards picking up the first. Jackson on first.
Hey! Hey, we out here balling, Jesse Bates.
Time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well.
Y'all tripping, Mo. I did win that trade now I think of it, though.
Bust on defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their own
pick six. No. Honestly, I didn't. I knew I did it once. I seen that in college at 81 overall. I didn't know he was 81. I thought.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he gave me a fast rookie linebacker.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
But he did that himself, bro. Cause the nigga was like, he kept saying, "What else, bro? What else? I know it's a catch. What else?"
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's a dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
He's a one-stopper, too.
He will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson.
None of that, bro.
Right side. Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson forced out to his left.
Hey, I see you, rookie!
My goodness, another
niggas say they don't like my.
interception.
Oh my, hey, oh!
By Juan Thornhill, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
That pick six
Juan
extending this
Thorne
lead
out here
even
balling.
further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. If things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Man, what? First and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And a Raven first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pass from Jackson, complete to Ingram. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To Miles Boykin.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
I said I put the niggas on a half flat, and then
quick throw here, that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson on first down.
Hey, thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive
and now
dang.
The ball's out.
God dang. All right, my fault, Justin Jefferson. I thought that was T. Higgins.
And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore
tried to
touchdown.
truck a nigga got punished.
Complete to number 48.
Yeah, so hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Oh,
well, when you're going to have big second half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Oh, yeah, that's what dude wanted right now.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, nice move. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now Haskins on first down.
God, this is a Haskins.
Incomplete there.
Oh, man.
Intended for
Had open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
So obviously you don't want the ball in your hand.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running is Jacobs. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Ingram again. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're running. Ingram. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
Pick-up play.
One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on 2nd and goal. They give it to him running left. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Down and goal.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Josh Jacobs.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
Not to shine.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Isn't that what he said? It's a shame, man, I put the game in a figure 4. Niggas don't even know what a figure 4 is. You know what Rob told me earlier, bro? Rob said, I said, what that mean? He said, bro, what the heck?
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout.
It's just their first,
so 2 remaining.
I said, what?
As they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
I said, look, bro, I mean, he got the game on lock, bro. He ain't know to move figure 4 lock.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He's got his target, Harris. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
29-yard line.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The 36-yard line.
Haskins going to throw again.
Now, is it a reason why Matthew Judon is sticking with a 92 speed?
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Shut up.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
From the gun, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. An 11-yard touchdown.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Down at the 26.
Well, one thing we certainly know, Alabama churns out first-round picks, and there's another nice play there by one of them, Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I was working, coach. Okay.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Being chased out left.
Hey! Oh my God, that was it for that boy.
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Chase Young able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
1 yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
44-yard line.
Yeah, D-Hop. Really, man.
First down, Jacobs, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
I'm going to come back to you.
On play action, Haskins flushed out right, and he's going to keep it here. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Come on, D. Haskins.
They're going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins.
Touchdown, Justin
and
Jefferson.
This is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Justin Jefferson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And this offense is running away with this one. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
29 yards.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the gun, Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using...
Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Geno Atkins got home that time.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Thank you,
and
Jermaine.
Now here's another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
That's it.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Able to find Harris, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
A gain of
the end result, 21 yards.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run it with Jacobs.
In your face!
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, are they going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Following the turnover, it's Haskins. This pass complete to Higgins. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Washington 56, Ravens 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
This nigga threw 9 interceptions. Justin Jefferson at 127 yards. Touchdown. Make sure my good men out here balling. Good question, bro. I don't know. Yeah. I had 9 times with these boys.
dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Cole Holcomb, Bryce Love, you're gone.
Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that.
Check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that chicky finger like a chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a Jason away. Got a new wristwatch where they don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's too hot. And he wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. With this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo,
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet a parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? Not on the phone. Where do I know? They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when they peep us. She's us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage, way before they pour it on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's song, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot.
Hey, yo.
Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just
Hello?
like the hand on the clock. Oh, you irresponsible without
Hey,
your
yeah,
money
you
or not.
trading 10?
Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock.
What you mean?
Bet when I'm doing numbers. All they mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning, keep on losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm
Bro, I knew a lot of people wanted him, bro.
I can't stop sneezing, I chew. I hate to break the bone, me and myself top two. I blow away the competition.
Bro, I didn't come to nobody for Montez, bro. I just put him on the block. It's nothing I can do about that now, bro. What's up with Chino? You keeping him? Or Jeff Gladney? Anything on the block, bro. Except for Chase Young. Chase Young.
my cards, got my hand, ain't really no time for luck.
Yeah, I want to see what's up with Gladney and Chan.
Did what I could, what I had. Now I be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giados on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we young. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I been grinding since a youngin', they told me my timing was coming. I been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some range and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power. Hey, look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was major, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up